guys, how you doing today? Hope you're kicking some butt. So like I said, we're going to be back on Monday, which it is, doing some more crafting. Today we're on planet Cyrene. Last week we ran the generic leather blueprint on planet Calypso. So a 1.5k run is about 2 hours. So that's what the total run's going to take us. Um, Last week we found out what blueprints we get on planet Calypso. This week I'm going to show you which blueprints you get on planet Cyrene. By next week, of course, we'll be on planet Arcadia, and so on and so on. I'm going to actually go around every single one of the planets. I'm going to run this generic leather texture, and you guys will be able to then know which planets it pops what on to a point. I'm going to let you guys know the generic leather texture blueprint drops a vast amount of actual textures. And so even though we'll get a lot of what it might show us, we will for sure not get it all. I'm going to go ahead and get this started. There, we're off. Like on all crafting runs, I always make my little face disappear so we can set there. I will discuss the whole thing anytime we do get a blueprint. I'm going to go over it. We should get quite a few blueprints, including there's a possibility we get some kind of new blueprint because I don't have every single one of the Cyrene planetary textures for sure. And so this is one of the planets that we have a great chance of actually getting something. By the way, good morning, and I hope you guys are all doing absolutely amazing. Also, by the way, a full run of this with markup and everything is 120 ped. It's very unlikely that we recover a full actual recovery. We likely will be down a little bit. On some of the planets we'll be up just because of the value of the blueprints we pop. Um, and of course at the end of the run I am going to go over everything. So just so you guys know. By the way, this is a 100% generic leather texture. Let me go over that. And so it's a 100 quality rating. Our overall texture level as a material constructor is pretty reasonable. Our material designer isn't that high yet. That's the one where you actually put it on. This is the, hey, we can craft the texture, use the texture, make things to use the texture on. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little bit shocked we haven't got one blueprint yet, but honestly, sometimes you have a streak, sometimes you have like none for a while. Obviously, we're at the none for a while zone. We'll get past that. Man, I hope you guys are freaking doing just so good. I'm sitting here drinking some kind of fruit juice energy drink. It says it's fruit juice, but who knows? Who knows? Yes, Peruch, I am on Cyrene. 100%. How are you doing today? I will be honest, I'm kind of a little bit shocked we don't already have a blueprint yet, but we will for sure get some of, I just don't know how many. We definitely do better on certain planets on this, to be honest, but I always do get something, no matter which planet it's been so far. I don't think I've ever actually done a texture run on Monria, so that one, that's up in there. No idea what I would get there, but more or less, we're gonna get something. It looks like we're a little bit getting our butt kicked on the blueprint production right this second. Can change any minute though. Okay, so usually we get 3 per 500 clicks. We're legit approaching the 400 mark with just no blueprints. And so either we're going to get a whole bunch in a concentrated little dun 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 dun, or we're just going to have one of those we get the crap beat out of us blueprint wise runs. I'm not really sure which way it's going yet, but heads up, this is looking like a funky run. Finally, we get a blueprint. Okay, so this is the swamp lurker texture. I'm going to see. Yes, I will totally recommend a dude's channel. Yeah, let me get him. Hold on 1 second. Especially if you're doing it from a free to play perspective. I think this guy's legitimately very chill. He has a lot of actual like stuff on it. I think he's very reasonable. Um, I'm trying to really think of who else I think is absolutely epic at it. A lot of the other people that stream are pushing it at the higher end on this, and so it's really hard to think of who all to recommend, honestly. Let me look. You know, I'm gonna see if Stevie B is still streaming. Okay. Yep. I know he has a lot of videos on stuff too. I know back and forth his how he streams and stuff or how he makes content has switched. So, it's a mixed bag on what you're gonna get there. But okay, we have two swamp lurker blueprints. I don't think I needed this either, by the way. What would this be? Trillion? Trillion blueprints. Okay, so we already have that blueprint for sure. I'll end up having to sell this blueprint, is what will end up happening. Maybe not. That's not very many cells. And I got two too fast. I would almost get that the value on this is not going to be sufficient for me to want to sell it. Do any of you guys need one of these? I think so too. I think DM Zone has a very good perspective from a viewpoint of a new player, especially. That's my opinion on it also. And honestly, slightly a less wild um, like fluctuation in how they deliver things. DM Zone seems very chill, very hey, I'm just gonna sit here and visit with you about the game type stuff. I don't know. I think you'll like him. Hey, thank you very much, Fargo. How you doing, man? Fargo also. You rated us just freaking at a perfect time. Fargo, you have a YouTube, don't you? Let me check. Fargo's a crafter. I'm sure you have a YouTube, right? Well, if not, Fargo streams this. And definitely, do you not have a YouTube channel, Fargo? The crap is this stuff? I'm trying to find. Hey, Fargo, do you have a YouTube channel? I'm gonna find it if you do. Yes, he does. Fargofication. I got this. So, answers questions, also knows the crap out of this game. Is not going to be as much from a free to play perspective. Okay, guys? Absolutely. Also, you're going to learn some stuff about this game. Um, Fargo, you're mostly a are you a crafter of armor? Hey, thank you, by the way, very much. Pretty sure Fargo's armor. I know he crafts some. I'm not remembering everybody's crafting yet. And so, but yeah, if you guys are trying to learn about this game, definitely watch some YouTube channels. Don't just jump in on this. And on top of that, really think like, what are you clearly trying to get out of the game? Because if you think you're just gonna jump in and get rich, that is always not a. I mean, like, come in to have fun, and if you make a bunch of pets while you're having a blast, that's cool. But I'm very much a big hey. Don't approach this game like you're gonna like jump in there and immediately start taking pet out of it. You could do that, but you'd have to do that by like literally jumping in, building up resources because without any resources to work, you can't do anything. You know what I mean? So you'd have to build up some stuff, and then you could watch the market. You could break up the market, play that stuff. You could actually do it, but you would have to work it, and I mean, you literally have to work it. You got, to make money in this game, you have to work just as much as work. So just as a heads up, that's my biggest. I met too many people that thought they were going to just start playing this game and the money would start flowing into their bank account. And I think that that's not the best way to come at a video game, in my opinion. Especially since the biggest thing I've got out of this game is really kicking it with people and having a blast. I mean, like, I get some pet out of this game sometimes, but let's be honest. If I were playing it for the pet, that wouldn't be the most. Oh yeah, Lawrence Spade's excellent at this game too. Yeah, he plays the crap out of this, and he plays the crap out of 76. Pretty good at it. He definitely likes this game. He does a deed. That's one. If you're just trying to understand how the economic part of it goes, um, Laura Spade or Lore Spade, I don't know how it's supposed to be said. He does a deed show in which he goes over the profits from that stuff all the time. In which that's a big deal. Like knowing how the deeds and everything works in this game. But you see how we got three of them right in a row, right at the 500, guys? That's what I'm talking about. We should get about three per 500. Normally, though, it doesn't like don't not give you any, and then right at the last little minute, it gives you all three. But that is what happened this time, you guys. We should get some good stuff. You guys, there's so many really good people that, in fact, there was this, when I was doing research on videos at one point, I was looking through all kinds of people's channels, including channels from long ago. And this one dude just had a chill channel. He just didn't do enough videos or anything to actually build up his channel. But he had super good stuff. Okay. Hey, hold on 1 second, Peruch. Let me write that down. And I'll grab it for you as soon as the run's done. We'll get you your gun. Is your guy named Peruch on this planet also? Is it gonna be that easy as we just like, hey Peruch, how you doing? That's gonna be freaking awesome. Are we already friends, Peruch? Okay. Okay, one Peruch. Okay, as soon as we're done with this crafting run, we'll get you a rifle. I like to always make sure whoever he is. Mostly so we give the right person the right stuff. Be a little bit awkward if we start handing out things to the wrong people. People get upset. Kind of defeats the purpose of the point system. I don't know. Type stuff. But yeah, this is an excellent, excellent game. Can I tell you the best part about this game, though, is to get involved in some kind of aspect of its community? Like, that's absolutely, like, it's fun to go and, like, craft and make stuff and make some pad and stuff. But I have much more fun kicking it with friends in this game and dropping some pad, than ever profiting. Like, even when I spend hours and hours restocking my store, that's awesome. I'm not going to complain about it. It's definitely a privilege to even be able to have that going on. But at the end of the day, when I'm having fun, I'm mostly spending pet. I'm not like, hey, here I am kicking butt and having a blast, spraying rounds right and left, see how much money I'm making. It's more or less, hey, when I'm working, I make money and, like build up pet. But when it comes down to like, I just want to go and have a blast with some friends, that to this day still actually is a hey, that costs me money thing. I'm okay with that because I still to this day play games for the purpose of having fun with people. And so to me, it doesn't affect me that much. But to some people, depending on how they're approaching this game, it does affect them. And so approach it with the aspect of having fun. And if you make money while having fun, that's freaking epic. But definitely don't come at it another way. I absolutely think people should come at this game for having fun, not for anything else. Like even though there's money in it, you know what I mean? Like if I go to Vegas, I go to have a freaking blast. I in no way go to Vegas and think, you know what I'm about to do? I'm gonna go take Vegas. I'm gonna go run the house. You know what I mean? I don't do that. What I think is, hey, I'm going to go set and I'm going to visit. There's probably going to be some pleasant looking people at the table because it's Vegas. I'm going to get some drinks while I actually play this whatever. I'm probably not going to whip the house's butt, but I'm going to have some fun. And I've always had fun because I approach it like that. But I see people that are straight trying to like beat the house or bring home rent or something. And that's just stress. They're not having any fun. And they're not having fun in the middle of Vegas. And so if you can be in the middle of Vegas not having fun, your priorities suck. I mean, like, the money's not that important. My computer tells me it's going to start raining here. I personally love the rain. So I'm kind of looking out the window thinking, where's this rain, computer? Where is this rain? And honestly, wouldn't it be nice if it would be a big rainstorm? Not a knock out my internet in the middle of a stream rainstorm. That happens sometimes. Only a couple times a year, you guys. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Do any of you guys need one of these swamp lurker blueprints? By the way, I have two of them that I don't need necessarily. I often have a Nazi one. I think I already have that. Yeah. Maybe we'll have to run one of these blueprints on this planet and see what we get. What all do I have? Oh, I need this blue icy crystal one, guys. Oh, we have a bunch of the collectibles. Not actually that many of them. Guys, I want this Idrium texture. For some reason, I don't know why I didn't realize there was one. I don't know. I don't remember what color Idrium is either. Hold on. Do I have some on me? Crap, guys, I don't have some on me. I don't know. We'll be figuring this out, though. Guys, we're almost to the halfway point. 750 will give us the halfway point, and that'll leave us with exactly 1 hour countdown left. Would hope that at the end of this we at least have 9 blueprint drops. I'd like to get one that I don't have. In all honesty, there's a chance that we have to pick a domestic blueprint, like a tier 2 or tier 3 one, and make a run of it to get something new. In which I'm willing to do that. We'll have to figure that out though. I mean, like, which one to do and stuff. Who knows, right? It's always which blueprint to run to get which blueprint. I really am trying to eventually get a good variety of blueprints that I have that others don't necessarily have, even when it comes down to like texture options and other weird things. Really like that part. On next island though, we're gonna get that ammonite one. That's gonna be a huge deal. I don't know how we're gonna get it exactly. I haven't figured out which blueprint pops it. But I might just actually take run after run on that planet until we finally figure out what we get it from. I haven't figured that part out yet. And so Arcadia next island might get pounded on for just a little bit longer than a week. I just don't know exactly what's going to happen with that. This week though, we'll definitely be on Cyrene. And then Arcadia will get attacked next week. Pretty heavy. Hey, Locomotive, if you do start playing Entropia, though, you should message me in game as soon as you're in, and I'll help you get like the locations you need and stuff like that, so you can be up and going fast. I'll also show you some good places. But if you're just wanting to skill and visit for a while you learn the game, you might as well get straight to a like a good like, hey, this is the area I'm gonna grind. I'm gonna be on this planet for a second, and you want to get into one of those little social groups, sweating groups. Just to be honest. Oh, that's also a great point. If you're Monria or Tulin born, you receive free warps. And that's a big deal. And honestly, I can't think of another planet that has a, if you're born on this planet, you get this. That's a huge benefit. Like, that's not I don't know why that is, actually. I don't know why there's not a giant benefit for the other planets. But straight up, Monria and Atulin, they're owned by the Virtual Sense company. And so they make it where anybody born on those planets gets to get flown around on their mothership for free warps. In which free travel is absolutely a big deal, especially if you're a merchant. Like if you're just gonna take a bunch of money and like buy up a bunch of things on the like main planet, like say we're gonna buy I know this is gonna sound weird. Say a few hundred pet of listerium and a few hundred pet of oil, right? Which don't have massive markup. In fact, you're gonna get them at like maybe 102, 101% markup. So then you take a mothership. In fact, you're gonna want more than that, but you take a mothership, of course, and you fly that over to pick a planet. In most cases, oil's being sold at least 110 to 115, maybe 120 for like the right sized amounts and stuff. And same with listerium, same with a few of the other materials and stuff. And so in some cases, you can just fly the right material to the right planet, break it up in the right kind of unit while you set on the planet sweating, right? Because you're not in any hurry. So you sit there sweating and loading your stuff into the market over the month, and then you take and you fly back. You leave your sweat on the planet, guys. Don't get your sweat janked. And then you do it again. You warp back again with a whole bunch more stuff. And you just do that for the whole freaking year, sweating and stuff like that. Then, after you've been sweating the whole year on some random planet, you've got a whole crapload of sweat and probably a little bit of cash saved up. Then you fly back to Calypso with all your sweat and stuff, and if you want to sell it, you sell it or do whatever you're going to do with it. And then at that point, boom, you're cashed up. Now at this point, you're going to take all that sweat and you're going to turn all that sweat into stuff. Like, I don't know what kind of stuff exactly, gear to do something though, like a mining unit, some armor, a gun probably. I don't know. Maybe you even chip in a skill that you really like. And then you can rinse and repeat. And I know that sounds not the most exciting way to play a year, but you're going to hang out, you're going to kill some stuff. I promise to God you won't actually sweat the whole year away. And in all honesty, as you start getting some cash flow up, you're going to play. But you can actually, if you're casual about your gameplay and you're going to set around visiting and chat rooming a bunch, you can actually just kick it, make money while slowly sweating, and you can very, very effectively play this game, free-ish to play. In which, at that point, you also can work your way onto a mothership and other things and start expanding that out, like to where you're chipping out your pilot skill every little bit for a whole bunch of gear to go back up onto the mothership to do more mothershipping. The cycle's endless. And it still hasn't started raining where I'm at. It's kind of annoying me. When the weather report promises rain, I really look forward to it. It's not going to be a massive rain, though. You can tell. That's kind of disappointing. I really like thunderstorms and stuff, too. They're absolutely just, I don't know. When I lived up in Montana, which was a long time ago, they had super cool thunderstorms. Like, not even like I live in Colorado now, and they're still good. And so I'm not trying to be like Colorado weather isn't exciting enough. Our weather doesn't even know what it is most of the time. Like it just changes its mind, like to and fro. But I'll tell you what, when I lived up in Montana, a winter storm was a winter storm, and it was super cool to watch come in. Like you were just inside for the next little bit. But it was just powerful. It was an epic thing to watch. I really enjoyed it. That when I lived up there though, you did get your power knocked out a little bit more than twice a year, so it was hey, a storm will knock out your power every little bit. But Montana's beautiful, you guys. If you guys have never been there, super pretty place. Like great, great nature, great like little trails to hike and stuff like that. Definitely, definitely pay attention out in Montana though. They've got bears and they've got some serious, hey, you're out in the middle of nowhere. Not not the kind of like, hey, I'm 30 minutes off the main road trail thing. It's like yeah, beautiful though. And the snowstorms there, holy crap, just massive. Absolutely worth seeing. And I've never been on a tropical island during a tropical island storm. Those look pretty serious too. I'm not trying to get myself killed though, so like I'm kind of mixed bag about tropical storms slash hurricanes. They look massively impressive though and super powerful. Bet it's very interesting to be in a hurricane actually. You know, like one of those things that like prospectively put you in place. You would think you'd be put in place by the power of something like that, right? Ah, here we got another, guys. Ah, it's another new soul. Okay, does anybody on this planet? I got an idea here. We've got two new souls, two swamp lurkers. So we're doing good so far. And we're past the halfway, so it's less than an hour at this point. And then we're gonna make an Osprey. And that'll be fun. I always like making Ospens. We'll probably have to make more than one after we make a couple just to make sure we have one that's above 120. You know, one of the planets I did super well on, though, was Rocktopia. Just sweating haters and stuff. I mean, like, start on a planet it doesn't mean you're stuck on it, right? So start on Monterey or Tolan so that you get your free warps. But then, in all honesty, I'm not sure where the best. Actually, you know what? Tolan is really a great place to go. So it has tons of low-level mobs, straight up, tons of them. You're gonna get the free warp thing, and there's actually like an economy on that planet, and there's people. Like there's a good enough amount of people on that planet that you're not gonna be confused on like what to do because the people are there. It's not as big a planet as Calypso, so it's not as overwhelming. And in all honesty, the percentage of new people on planet Toulon compared to the percentage of people on Calypso, Toulon has a lot more people that are going to be able to help you and has a pretty good, the people have a good attitude. It's right by Next Island, it's right by Rocktopia, and like legitimately you're going to have the free warp capacity, so anywhere else you want to get you're going to be able to just get taken. And so yeah, I think that actually is your best choice, to be honest. The other planets really need to get their crap together so that there's a, well, if you wanted this you want to start here, if you want this, you know what I mean. There's literally no diversity in places to tell people to start because nobody else really has some kind of clear cut valuable prize. Guys, we even already have a crystal blueprint. Clear crystal blueprint. We're not running that crap. Clear crystal is required in the upgrade of your stuff. So that's wasteful. Well, I don't know. Probably not qualified to texture the texture, so we'll have to actually wait and see. But I wonder what clear crystal texture looks like, even, to be honest. Interesting. They need to hand us one more blueprint for this 500 here. I would really like to get something I don't have. Honestly, I'm kind of like maybe this blue icy one. I don't know. Let's look at what are we missing here, guys? Do you guys know this Ospen launcher? I've been trying to get this. See these little grenade launchers, missile launchers and such? I've not popped those yet. I don't know if anybody else has, but I have not. I, I see this blueprint for sale all the time and I never buy it because I assume I'm going to pop it eventually. I will too eventually, just not today. So we're missing the Zorn Star. I need this gun right here. The Ospen LRS1X2. I don't know what we're going to have to do. I will offer them as soon as I get that blueprint. I don't know how we're going to get the blueprint. I got to actually pop it or some crap. That's really frustrating, right? Looks like we've got all these. Yeah, it looks like I'm missing a pretty good grip of stuff here, guys. Like, we're missing a lot of blueprints, not even just a few. Like, it seems like almost all the Paradigm clothing. Got a couple Paradigm shirts, pants and stuff. I made some Paradigm shoes for one of my buddies and gave them to him. There are people with that. I made these before for something. I don't even remember. Somebody asked me for them. I have no idea what they go for. This red molten crystal is probably cool looking. Yeah, that's not happening. Hmm. And I don't know anything about this Offspring Ospen Chang armor. That's one I'm not. I don't know about that. I've got this plastic injection mold. I'm not really sure what we're doing with that either. I popped it, but. And what is an Ospen regenerator? Like, that's another thing. What the crap is that? Ah, guys. And I've got this wing. So this is the wing replica thing. I guess I could be making these. I don't even know what the crap we'd be doing. A lot of stuff that goes into them, including relics. I'm gonna have to look up what these wings are, but we can make wings. I don't know what we'd do with them. Guess sell them to somebody that wants wings? If they look cool, we might make a pair one day. I don't know. I filled my energy drink that said it was 50% fruit juice. Was mostly like seriously like I don't know, energy drink on the other end was the equal amount of energy drink in a normal energy drink. I don't drink them often, as you guys know. But when they do get drinking, I think to myself, crap, these things are powerful. What the crap are people doing drinking these every day? And then some people drink like two or three of them. I don't even know. I'd be wild, guys. Would not be able to deal with that. That'd be too much. Like if you eat some cotton candy and you get that sugar rush, I feel like a energy drink feels like you just ate like a bag or two of cotton candy sugar rush. That's what I feel. Super, super. Definitely used to good old fashioned coffee, which kind of wakes you up, but not like energy drinks. Energy drinks definitely more powerful. For me, I'm not. I mean that not an across the board. Some of you guys might be like, "Oh, I drink coffee. I drink coffee all the time. It does almost nothing." Energy drinks I barely touch once in a great while. Holy crap! Although when they first came out, they all tasted crappy. Nowadays, some of the energy drinks taste really freaking good. So then you have to watch it. Like they have one that's like a watermelon one. That's naughty. It doesn't even taste like you're downing an energy drink necessarily. It tastes like you're downing some kind of good drink. Not good for you. You could tell by the sugary content of it. It's not good for you. But I mean, holy crap. They went from tasting horrible to you would drink them just because of the flavor, not just the whole like, I need some energy drink. It's a pretty big come along right there. Do you guys remember when Jolt was a big deal? I don't know if any of you guys remember Jolt. Horrible tasting. Oh God, horrible. Well, it was a beverage, and it had some like this many times the caffeine of something. I don't even remember what they compared it to. Maybe it was a cup of coffee, like 10 times a cup of coffee or some crap like that. And it was just god awful, frick horrible. But as a teenager, you would down those dang things sometimes. Yeah, horrible, horrible taste. Jolt was the best for waking the crap up. If you downed a couple, and it would tear your stomach up. I downed a few Jolts one time, and yeah, it definitely for sure gave me some energy. But I remember my stomach was not the happiest camper about that stuff. Do they still make Jolt? I have in my whole life never seen a Jolt commercial. Or that I remember. I hate to say definitives like that because like obviously like it's something mundane and there's a chance that your brain just doesn't recall it because you did see one at 8 years old in passing or something, you know what I mean? But Jolt was super, super strong. And every freaking gas station had that, I think. I'll bet if I looked, it's still there. I'm gonna check for a Jolt next time I'm out. I'll let you guys know. I'm not gonna get one or drink one. I actually thought they were not that good tasting, but I do remember as a kid thinking that like you were freaking cool as heck if you had a six pack of a Jolt and you were headed to a sleepover. You're about to be wild. No sleep was happening. Maybe a sneak out. I don't know. Wait, Krating Dang. I've never had this. I'm gonna write that down so I can look this up. So is this something I would have had an option to buy in America? There are different products all over the world. Okay. I wish I, honestly, sometimes I do try random stuff from other places, just out of curiosity and stuff. So,
One time my friends got me this thing called Sunny the dried squid snack, in which I'm sure if you're accustomed to it, it's fine. It was a little bit extreme for me. It was definitely squiddy, fishy, and stuff. Um, that I'm not used to that as a snack, and so it was a little bit holy crap. Okay. Oh, I don't think we ever had this. This is from Red Bull? Was this not available in my market? I've never seen this. So primary in Southeast Asia and East Asia, its derivative Red Bull is available. Well, no crap, Red Bull's available. I've never had this. No crap. No, this is the first energy drink. This is something I did not know about. What the crap did this? Okay. I'm linking the info for you guys so you guys can also know about this. I'm sure you all were like, man, I really want to know more about this random energy drink, but I love learning about stuff, so that's where the using the taurine came from? No crap. So in 1976, for rural Thai laborers, okay, I didn't know about this at all. Straight up, is this still? Can I get the original? Can I order this? Is this an orderable original in my country? Is this allowed? Am I allowed to have the original version of Red Bull? Basically, that's what I'm seeing, right? Okay, so I could order this stuff to my country. I might be ordering some of this, you guys. Is it pretty yummy? Oh, I'm sure. It looks like. See, this is fascinating. Yeah, nobody ever told me about this. What is this M150? Crap. What are you guys doing down there? You guys have got a crap ton of energy drinks that I don't even know about. What is. Do you use the M150? I don't know about this one. This sounds. Color amber, flavor sweet. M150. What the crap does this have in it? Okay. I wonder why you can't find them anymore. I didn't know there were so many Eastern Asian energy drinks, you guys. These are some serious. Freaking. That's why those. Everybody seems so very energy. East Asia, I understand you better now. I feel you, bro. I don't know why I never really thought about it where it came from. Like Red Bull, I could picture it tasting like concentrated. I kind of want to get one. I think I'm gonna get one, you guys. I'm gonna have to order it offline somewhere, though. Interesting. Do you know, in my mind, and I know this is weird. I just always assumed that Red Bull was like a corporate creation, like some scientists in a room somewhere. You know what I mean? That's what I thought. I didn't think, hey, this is came from Thailand or some random East Indonesian. I mean, it's neat that it did, and it's cool. It's fascinating, actually. I'm kind of wanting to try some of the originals. The one that they call M150 looks like they're not messing around. I don't even know if I'm ready to stay awake that long. But interesting crap. I would have never thought that that was from the 1970s. Like they definitely beat the market on energy drinks. It's freaking nuts. We could have had energy drinks before the 1980s. Can you imagine the timeline? We'd move back like forward like at least 5 years in that time. Guys, the world would be different. The 1980s were wild on their own. Can you imagine hopped up on energy drinks? Psh, that would have been Miami Vice with a Red Bull in hand. I don't even know what would happen. Thank you for telling me about that, by the way. That stuff is absolutely interesting. I've always, like, random stuff fascinates me. It's what's great about this planet, right? There's so much random stuff you can learn. It's a never ending holy crap of stuff. I already have that one too, guys. See, I have all these blueprints. Part of the problem with having too many blueprints is you always already have the blueprint. Oh! Oh, then that's way cool. Yeah, that's epic. I'm gonna have to look that up. I'll watch it. I have time tonight. I know that sounds funny, but I'm very excited when I have time to actually watch stuff. I was over the last few weeks watching a bunch of educational videos and stuff like that, learning videos on random stuff. And the subjects I was watching on, I ran out of videos to watch on. Oh, I'll find it, or it'll suggest it because you mentioned it right there. Trust me. The internet knows how to find things for us, guys. It'll just be like, nah, somebody told them about this. Let's put it in front of them. I'm not saying they listen in to everything, but they listen into everything. Is my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And they can say like, oh, now they don't listen in until you like talk to them to ask. But if you're not listening, you wouldn't hear me talk to you to ask you to listen. You have to be listening for that. You know what I'm saying? And so it is what it is. But I'll look it up. It'll find it because you suggested it. Trust me, it'll work out. In fact, I wonder how easy we can find it. I'm gonna see if I can find it now. Watch this crap. Okay, Boolean search. Was it the history of energy drinks? Let's see. Look here. Weirdly enough, there's more than a few documentaries on energy drinks. I'm kind of actually, I guess that makes sense, right? Okay. There are a lot of random documentaries on energy drinks, including more than one that seems to. Yeah, it's a mixed bag. They've got anti-energy drink, pro-energy drink, some stuff I don't even know what the crap's going on. Okay, we'll remove this. How many people are trying to quit freaking energy drinks? This is something I'm kind of shocked at. Gathering withdrawal time. I'm also finding out that there's a whole bunch of random things that people take in other countries that I don't even know about. Yeah, I'm not even sure what to think about that. I'm not putting hot sauce in my energy drink. That looks horrible. What the crap are these people doing? Okay, I haven't found it yet, but I'm hoping that it'll eventually just suggest it to me, which often does happen, you guys. But I'm gonna tell you, whoever puts hot sauce in their energy drink, that seems gross. I'm not gonna tell them how gross that is on their video, because it's their stuff. I don't know what's going on. If you do drink hot sauce in your energy drink and you can explain why that would be a good thing, go ahead. You're more than welcome to. I think that seems gross. Hot sauce in an energy drink sounds super gross. Not a thing I'm trying to do. Oh God. Honestly, when people are doing stuff like that on a video, I just assume it's for the views. There's like, is that a legit? Somebody was like, this energy drink, it's good, but it doesn't have enough Tabasco sauce in it. Like, that's gross. Not good. Unless you have some kind of Tabasco sauce thing going on, where you really like that, I guess. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, that seems like it'd be not good to be drinking and put hot sauce in your drink. Then when you're like sick later on, yeah, no, that seems like a super bad choice, guys. In fact, I don't even think I drink a lot of drinks that have hot sauce in them at all. That doesn't seem like a michelada that has hot sauce in it. Some kind of other drink that I don't even know what it's called, but one of my friends makes it for me sometimes. Not sure what it is. Has tomato juice and celery and stuff. I don't know. It's a drink. Hey, how you doing, Bella? Hope you're having a great day. You guys kicking butt? Did you get more of your stuff done? We were discussing energy drinks and random stuff while watching what happens here. Right now, I've got two Swamp Lurker blueprints, two Nazi blueprints. I've got this Crystal blueprint, the Jelly Worm blueprint, a Paneleon blueprint, so nothing new, but we've got a bunch of stuff. And I should get two more blueprints, but who knows. It's hard to tell. And then, of course, we're gonna make a gun real quick. That'll only take a second. It's always exciting too. I like making weapons. Yeah, almost all the things that tomorrow is a patch. Oh, that's okay. I'm glad that they're. What kind of patch though? Is it a patch where they add something to the game that we're gonna want to go exploit for about 10 minutes? I mean, I'm always curious what they're adding. I should probably just look. 2 hour? Oh, okay, that's a big patch. Okay, cool for them. I like that. It's always better to know ahead of time, right? So I'll look at the patch notes and stuff so that we know what the crap's gonna happen. That'll be fun. You guys, my weather report has totally freaking lied to me. Like, it told me it was gonna rain here. It looks like gray outside, and honestly, like you'd believe it's gonna rain. But there's no rain. It's just very gray. Very gray. And some wind. I don't know. I was really hoping for rain. I like, when it's raining and you can open up the doors and stuff and the windows and let the freshness just like come in. I like that part. And it definitely not look like it's going to be a good storm. Which we don't want a good storm to roll in until we're done with our stream. Because once in a great while, a good storm means that our stream goes down. And that sucks. Man, so are you guys doing anything exciting in game at least? I mean, I love the smell of rain. It's gorgeous. Like just the whole of rain itself is just pleasant, recharging. The air's fresh. Like that's the thing. Everything is clean, and so super happy when it rains. And the sound is just relaxing. Like I could just sit there with my doors open, listening to the rain, and like for a little while. I'm in Colorado, so guys, I'm gonna be honest. It's still cold here, so like the amount of time I'm gonna leave my doors open is limited, but it's still like worth it just to air out your house and I don't know, get that pleasantness. I really find it pleasant. When I'm camping and stuff like that, I really like it. Like a lot of people, if they're camping, they hate the rain. Man, I will just lay there in a tent all day watching the fire. Not even a problem for me. I do not give a crap. I'm not obsessed with needing to get anywhere once I'm camping. Although, can I tell you guys, if you ever are in a really rainy situation and you have just a automotive flare in your backpack, it'll help you get a fire started. But they're super freaking bright if you're out in the woods, right? So one time I was with some buddies and it was but early, and it had rained pretty heavy throughout the night, and I wanted to get some coffee going on before everybody had woke up. So I popped a flare and I threw it down on the fire on the wood, in which it was super brighter than I had expected. Like, so it woke everybody up. And I mean, it lit up the area. Let's just say that. But it got the fire started in the middle of like soaking freaking rain. And so I always keep two of them in my backpack at this point, just in case I had to start an emergency fire. Because you can be really good at foraging for dry tinder and stuff like that to make your fire and stuff. That's not bad. But sometimes you just want to grab a log, throw it on another log, and throw a flare on those. And if they're wet or not wet, a flare seems to be able to get it going. Just gonna say that. Like try to get dry wood anyway because wet wood smokes really bad and other things. But even in the middle of a serious rainstorm, you pop a flare, it will start that fire. It does not give a crap. But then your buddies are all waking up and they're gonna be like, "Did you just use a flare to start the fire?" And it's not like you have a lot of places to go with it once there's a flare lit because it's obvious that you just popped a flare to start a fire. And they'll criticize you about your Boy Scout skills and stuff. It's raining right this second, guys. Just started. Freaking awesome. It's light still, but it is raining. That's good. I'm kind of curious how bad we got our butt kicked on this run. Guys, I'm not going to have recovery because none of these blueprints are super valuable. I mean, they're all good blueprints. And in all honesty, there's probably some value in here. Like this one I could sell. This one, maybe we could sell. Let's look. So there's probably like a few pet value in here. This one, there's some value. This is the only one that has good value. You know what I mean? We could probably sell it in that 10 to 16, 15 range. The rest of these are only worth about one ped, and they're not guaranteed to sell even necessarily. You see one, two ped. And so like this one, it's worth something. These ones, psh, they're good if you don't have them and if you wanted to craft some stuff. But they're not like we're not gonna make our money back based on those. I'm kind of curious about this. Let's see how far down we are. If it's only 15 down, we have actually broke even. Maybe even 20 down, because we could definitely get 15 out of this, and I could get probably 1 to 2 out of these. I just had to strategic sell. So let's not write it all the way off. Still going to be down a little bit. There's no lightning or thunder though, you guys. That's what'll knock your power out. Hey, thank you very much, by the way. Hope you're having a great day. Speechy, are you a really good orator? I'm always curious about everybody's names. I mean, there's no way to really analyze somebody with what online name they probably pick, but in some cases it's a interesting perspective into like what somebody likes. In some cases it's an interesting like view of, I don't know. People's names fascinate me. In most cases though, if it's like some like, hey, I combined some things to mean or spell this, I just get confused. Hey crazy, how you doing? Hope you're having a great day. Crossing our fingers for at least one more blueprint, although I think technically we've already, no, we should get one more blueprint, guys. Yeah, they owe us one more blueprint for 1,500 clicky clicks. Yeah. Oh, I'm only crafting today. No, we're gonna do other stuff. Like, yeah, no. I still need to push forward a whole bunch of stuff. Mining, crafting, shooting some stuff. Today I'm crafting. And I am going to get a crafting run on this blueprint on every one of the planets. But I'm also going to get hunts on every one of the planets as we go around them too. And so on Thursday we'll be shooting stuff and probably getting my last officer plate, to be honest. And then on next week we'll be on Arcadia. And we'll get a run of this stuff and then we'll shoot some more stuff. Nah, a bunch of shooting stuff. Random stuff, you guys. If you guys even have something where you're like, hey, could we check this out? I'm not opposed to random stuff unless it's going to cost like 2,000 pet or some crap like that. And then, because I like economically playing, not just wastefully playing, then I might be resistant. But like anything short of that, not that worried about. We can just like fly around the planets killing things and crafting things, mining some stuff. That's enjoyable. I don't know if my energy drink started like bottoming out or if I hit like peak on it or something. I don't know. Do energy drinks have a peak? Is that a thing? Guys, I'm not an energy drink world guy. I think they're delicious though. Dangerous, guys. Dangerous. Probably I'll stick to coffee. Okay, I'm gonna flip on our camera. We're almost to the end of this. Then we're gonna craft a gun, of course. Okay, boom. I had to make sure I was looking at things right. Forgot to click on our little power light thing. Okay, so we're almost through this run. So it's 120 pad with markup to do a run this big. I believe we're going to be down about 20 pad. We could be down more than 20 pad. In all honesty, we could probably get for sure 15 pad out of this if we sold it in market. The rest of these are maybe worth one pad. It's more likely that we don't even want to waste time trying to put them in the market because I don't like being tied down on like markets where we're going to make a pad and wait a week. And so, but they're good little blueprints. They're just not ones we need or ones that have a high resale value. And high retail sale value, that's kind of important, guys. So close. In fact, honestly, on one planet, we probably should get a combustor run. We'll have to pick a planet. Or a gun run or two, I don't know. Some random stuff. Perucha, are you're logged in right now, right? I'm sure you are. Okay, so we got shorted one blueprint for 1500. It's usually 3 blueprints per every 500 clicks. Although we started off super crappy. Like we were literally almost done with the first 500 by the time they started giving us some, and we barely made 3 by some point in it. We are 20 ped down. So with the sell of this, in all honesty, we're probably only 5 ped down. I'm going to make it a little worse than that in 1 second because we're only getting a 90% recovery on what I'm going to do, and I'm going to show you how this works. So at this point, okay, hold on 1 second. I come over here. We go to this terminal. I grab a universal book. I grab a limited one. I grab it. Boom. Then I'm going to come in here. I'm going to grab my texturizer. We're going to equip our texturizer. Boom. I'm going to grab this limited book down here. Throw that baby in there. We're going to grab this texture. This texture is 40 point something, blah, blah, blah. We're going to get 90% of it back. The rest of it's going to come down to us in skill right here. Boom. I just got 3.6988 skill in coloring, 37.1 pad there. This always goes right here, so you have to remember to pull it in there so you don't think you got ripped off. Then we immediately we don't need this thing. Boom, boom. So don't skill yourself off of stuff out of the auction house. It's very expensive and very wasteful. Now this, we go here, go like this. There's a chance, I'm going to grab more basic targeting chips. This is not really working for me. We're buying everything out, guys. These guys should have just acted on it. This is what happens when you're bidding on stuff and you think you're bidding, but somebody's willing to just buy them out because they already know the value of the stuff. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Okay, first one, ready? Click. We have a fail. That's okay. It happens sometimes. Got the targeting chip back. That's the most important part. Okay, now we check it. Peruch, it's a 130. Got it for you already. That fast. You know what? Let's do a couple. Let's do a couple, bro. Get two. Just in case one's better than the other. But we've got a 130 right now. They're just brutal with the failures on these. I don't know why they're being so mean at us. Okay, I'm going to click it one more time. We'll just get another one up. They're being rude. So rude. And we're out of targeting chips. Okay, so let's look at what this one is at. We've got a 130. We've got a 132. Is that what we have? 130 and 132. So we have two good ones. I'll give you the 132. We'll put the other one up for later in case somebody else claims a gun. Okay, guys. Boom, boom. Now we walk over here. Go like that. Boom. Peruch, where you at, man? Hold on, let's find Peruch real quick. Okay, he's on Cyrene. Hey, Peruch. Let's message him. Oh, whoa, hey. I didn't mean to have caps locks on, guys. I don't like caps at people. Do you know for a long time I didn't even know that was yelling at people? Like, no crap. Like, years I was online. Oh, my POS is right here. Hold on. Let me get this. Copy link. Boom. While we're waiting for him, we'll grab these daily missions right here, guys. These are important to grab. Always get these dailies. Super, super powerful stuff right here. I don't think I have the stuff for everything on these dailies right now, but he'll be here in 1 second. Okay, Chester 3, bump. Okay, that daily's done. Osprey filter. I don't believe was up there, but maybe it was. Oh, it is. And I don't think I have the stuff to do the armor one, guys, or the clothing one right now. I'm gonna have to restock on our stuff for dailies on this planet. Okay, see, boom, boom. Hey, where are you? I can just come to you. I have teleport. I can just teleport pretty much the whole planet like fast. Oh, there you are. No. Why is it showing more than one person there? Oh, there he is. Watch this. I'll hook you up. Okay, so first, I'm going to give you some of these, right? We'll give you that. Swamp Lurker, a Nasi, Crystal Pad thingy-majiggy, a Jelly Worm thingy-majiggy, boom, and a gun. Bang. I was literally going to junk those anyway, you guys. It'll help him out a bunch. And that was literally going to be like 5 pack. 5 pack is not what we're trying to focus on today. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we're down a little bit. I'm going to put that one blueprint in the auction once we get back. So I'll throw it in here right now, in all honesty. Um, and we'll probably just junk these out, guys, in all honesty, too. These lesser ones. So we're about 5 ped down on that run after I sell that blueprint. And I will have to sell that blueprint to get the stuff back. The rest of this I'm going to end up using. And so that's not a big deal. Do runs later on and stuff like that. Obviously, as you can tell, we got all the stuff off this planet. It's actually in the auction house on Calypso. And so that kind of, it's a cycle of stuff, right, guys? It's always the cycle of stuff. Okay, real quick, as we're ending, I'm going to find somebody that is streaming Entropia Universe. Pretty sure that should be pretty easy. So there seems to be a few more Entropia, you know, streamers lately. Let's see. I've never seen this person before. I'm kind of curious. I'm going to click somebody. I'm not really sure who they are. Uh, doesn't look like they're actually streaming Entropia. It just says that they are. I don't like it when that happens. Okay. Echelon Substance. I don't know them necessarily. They do look to be streaming Entropia though. Let's hope that that's the case. I want to thank you guys very much for hanging out. I hope you have an amazing day. Peace and very best wishes.